everyone, welcome back to another video. It has been a minute since I have done a Mercari favorites video, and to be honest, I only did this once, I think back in June, and I said I was going to make this a monthly video, but that just didn't happen. But here we are today doing this video again, and then also stay tuned to the end of the video where I will tell you guys about my upcoming trip, which I'm so excited for. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. I feel like whenever I'm on Mercari looking for stuff, my feed knows me pretty well and knows how much I love puzzles. You can't see it, but I literally have one sitting on top of the dog's cage right now. It is a Tangled puzzle that me and my family are working on. So obviously I really love this one because it has a lot of the princesses on there. It's the stained glass, which I really love any kind of artwork with the stained glass. So we have Ariel, Tiana, Belle, Jasmine, Snow, Aurora, Cindy, and of course Punzi. This looks pretty challenging, honestly, but this is really cute. Low-key when I get it, I feel like $20 is fairly priced, but I also feel like maybe I could potentially find this at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, but the delivery fee being $10 is a little expensive, but I don't know. I do think that this is adorable. I would definitely be up for the challenge, and yeah, I would totally buy this. And then up next we have this Walt Disney World t-shirt, which is for the Disney 100 celebration. So it just says Walt Disney World and then 100 Years of Wonder. And I think that this is super cute once again, and I do love this shade of lavender. I like how all of the icons are kind of like this cool toned pastel vibes. I think that this is really cute. I know I've seen, I don't know if it was this exact one, but something extremely similar on Etsy. So I'm not really sure if this was from Etsy and now someone is reselling it or what, but honestly I would probably just purchase from Etsy because I would rather support the small shop. But this is $25 with a $5 delivery fee. But yeah, this one is a size large, so it would not be oversized for me, so I probably wouldn't buy this. And I will also have everything linked down below that I am talking about in today's video in case you want to go ahead and purchase it, because I do not actually purchase anything when I make these videos. I'm just simply sharing with you guys what I personally like from Mercari. So with that being said, I am not going to purchase this shirt, but if you want to, I will have it linked down below. Or if you want to check out Etsy, I'm sure you can find something similar and also support a small shop while you're at it. Next, we have another t-shirt, which I have not seen this design on Etsy yet. I'm sure if I looked for it, I probably could. But this one is really cute because we have pink and orange pastel pumpkins. And then we also have Mickey, Daisy, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy all popping out of the pumpkins, which I think is so cute. There's like little bat icons and little like, you know, twinkling star kind of icons on here too. Very cute for Halloween. This is a size large. It is $25, so once again, pretty standard t-shirt price. I will say that I don't really love when, you know, people on Mercari put just the model photos because I want to see it like in person because it might look different, and also the model photos are probably a little bit photoshopped. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it just for that reason, but obviously I love the design. I think it's really cute. Once again, maybe find it on Etsy, might be potentially a little bit cheaper, but yeah, I love the pink Halloween vibes, obviously love the Disney vibes. I think that the characters popping out of the pumpkins is adorable, and I love this. Next, we have a pin that I have never seen before, which is the Oliver & Company Oliver pin. So he's just playing with a ball of yarn, and he's a kitten here, and I think that this is really cute. I feel like it's kind of hard to come across Oliver & Company merch, and it is a movie that I love. I kind of watched it way more when I was younger. I haven't seen it within the last few years, so definitely need to rewatch that soon because I don't really remember much about it, but I do remember that I did love the movie. And so when I saw this pin, I just thought he's adorable, and you know, playing with the yarn, like I just love it. I'm very much a cat person and a dog person, but yeah, really love this. It is $20, so I mean, it is kind of a rare find, so I guess it's not, you know, a terrible price, but it does look like it's in new condition. It says that it's like new, so yeah, this is really cute. If you're an Oliver & Company fan, I think that you should buy this because it's adorable. Up next is something I don't think I've seen before, which is this Disney Sherpa bucket hat. So I've seen the like neon green and pink and blue bucket hat that was from last year, which was official Disney merch, and I don't know how I feel about that one. I think that the colors are cute, but it'd be pretty hard to style, I think. And that one didn't have the ears, if I remember correctly. But for the ears on this one, I feel like they're super spaced out, so it might look a little bit weird on, but I'm not really sure. It's something that I'd kind of have to see in person. but this is from Tokyo Disney, so this is really cute and obviously pretty unique. I do think that Tokyo Disney has some of the best merch out of all of the Disney parks, honestly. So yeah, I do really love this. It's very neutral, so love it for that reason. Just don't know how I feel about the ears. Like I said, I'd want to see it on. But this is $35 and it has a $12 delivery fee, which is not terrible, I guess, actually, when you think about it, especially if it's from Japan. You know, I'm not really sure where this would be coming from. It says that it's unused, which, you know, is definitely a perk. So yeah, this is really cute. I think that this is perfect for the winter time. Love that it is a subtle Disney, well, besides the ears, it's a subtle piece of merch, and this is really cute. Up next, we have this Halloween cardigan, which is a candy corn striped cardigan with a bunch of little icons down the sleeves. So we have a moon, a spider web, a ghost, a vampire Mickey and a vampire Minnie, and then a bat. And then there's also like a little bat on the chest too. This is $100 though, so I definitely would not purchase for that reason. I also feel like I would literally be a candy corn in this, and I think that's just a little too Halloween-y for me. But I do think that the icons are super cute. This does still have the tags on it, so there's that. This is a size extra large. It is from Her Universe. So since I know that I wouldn't get that much use out of this, I'd probably wear it for like one photo shoot and that's it, because it's just like a little too loud for me, but it's also really cute, really Halloween-y. So I feel like if you are a bold person and you are comfortable wearing something like this a little bit more than once, I think that this is probably worth the money, but not for me. So I am going to pass on this. But this is really cute and I like it. Up next, I know this is kind of a random one. This is a Blizzard Beach mug. I wouldn't buy this just because I don't like to buy used drinkware, because I feel like it's just a little bit gross to me. I don't know, but this just reminds me of my very first trip to Disney World. I went back in 2003 for the very first time, and majority of the time that we were there, we spent at Blizzard Beach because it was really hot. It was like midsummer. And so this just kind of reminds me of that trip. As soon as I saw this, it like instantly brought me back. I think that the artwork's really cute. Honestly, I feel like my mom might have actually bought this mug because this looks like really familiar. And I just love the nostalgia of this, which is why I favorited it. It's only $15, so not terrible, but it is definitely used. You could tell from the lid. So yeah, definitely wouldn't purchase, but I love the nostalgia of it. And then once again, my Mercari knows me pretty well because we have another princess puzzle. And this one is just like a huge dining hall with a bunch of princesses and the portraits, and then the chairs are themed to them as well. We have kind of a Beauty and the Beast scene in the center, and then a bunch of like little tiaras and icons for the princesses as well. This is a 2,000 piece puzzle, whereas the other one was 1,000. So this is definitely more challenging. I probably wouldn't even have a board big enough to do this on, but this is only $10 with an $8 delivery fee, so not terrible at all. Also, I'm sure that depending on where you live, the delivery fee would be a little bit different, and you would also probably see different items on Mercari as opposed to what I see when I search on my page. So just a little heads up there, but I would definitely be up for the challenge of doing this puzzle. Once again, think it would be definitely hard, especially the curtains, because it's a lot of the same color, but everywhere else this would probably be very fun to do. So this next item I don't necessarily love, but we all know how I feel about Dinosaur. It is my favorite ride in Disney World, tied with Cosmic Rewind, and as we all know, also it's also going away, so very sad about that. So I feel like I favored this just because it is one of my all-time favorite rides. I feel like any kind of merch I'm gonna favorite that I see on Mercari, but I will say that this pin is like pretty freaking ugly. It just says Dino Institute Dinos. It has the T-Rex on there. Probably wouldn't buy it just because it's really ugly, but it's also Dinosaur, so love it for that reason. So yeah, kind of have a love-hate relationship with this one. And then up next we have another pin, and this is Stitch and Scrump, and then on the pin it also says okay, which is something that Stitch says a lot in the movies. So I'm honestly kind of a Scrump fan, so anytime that I see Scrump anywhere, I instantly usually love the merch. My only thing with this is that this pin is $50. Just I would never spend that for any pin, honestly. I know that this is from Disneyland Paris, but that's still just not worth the price for me. But this is really cute. I love that the okay is written in hot pink. Scrump looks super cute as always, and Stitch is really happy, so yeah, I think that this is adorable. Definitely not worth the price though. But yeah, really cute. Would just never spend $50 on a pin. And then sticking to a Stitch theme, we have this Stitch and Angel gold chain mini purse, which I feel like would be so cute for a kind of Stitch photo shoot. I don't really know what I'm envisioning, but I just feel like this is so 90s. It's fuzzy, it's fun, it's got like a floral print all over it. This would definitely be fun to style. I just don't know exactly how I would do it. This is $40 with an $8 delivery fee, so not terrible. It's actually from the Disney 100 Primark collection. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So this is probably a relatively new item. I think that this is really cute. I love all the little keychains on here too. So yeah, honestly, I would just check out Primark and see if you can find this, or if you're like me and don't really have one that is local to you, then maybe purchasing from a reseller is a good idea. But yeah, this is really cute, and if I was in Primark and saw this, I would probably buy it. Okay, so that is all that I currently have in my Mercari favorites, but this video is still not over because I have a trip announcement. So if you're following me on Instagram, you already know about this trip because I've been talking about it, and if you're not following me, make sure that you do. It's at Taylors_Tower. So if you're watching this video the day that I'm posting, which is Friday the 29th, I am leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving Saturday. And this is an 8-day trip, so this is going to be my longest Disney trip ever. A little bit nervous just because of how long it is, and I tend to get sick after like 2 back-to-back rope dropped close park days. So I've been trying to get my immune system up. I've been taking vitamins for a few months now in preparation, obviously just because it's good for you, but also just because I wanted to get my immune system strong for this trip. So I am doing a creators trip with Magic with Liv, which if you're not following her, you're probably living under a rock. She does vlog here and there, so I will have her account linked down below. But also make sure that you're following her on Instagram if you're not already. So she is hosting the trip for 11 creators who are trying to grow, essentially. She's going to be giving us a class on social media and marketing and posing and all that fun stuff. And then we are doing every single park and also Universal. So I'm not gonna give the itinerary in this video because I don't want to kind of give the details of what we're doing and where we'll be on what days and stuff like that. But just know you are going to be receiving a lot of content. I think in total I have 8 videos planned for this trip. So I think we're gonna have about 2 months worth of YouTube videos, and then I'm sure, you know, hundreds if not thousands of pictures and videos that I will take potentially from this trip. I have to make sure that I completely wipe my phone clean of all storage, so that way I have plenty of room to get everything that I want, you know, photo and video wise. We have rented a vacation house which has a bunch of themed rooms, which will be really fun. I will show you all of that in the future videos. I'm gonna do my best to post probably at the end of each day because I'm very much the type of person, when I go to Disney, I don't like to be on my phone at all unless I am getting content or like trying to get Genie, which luckily I won't have to worry about for this trip because I don't have to plan anything, which is honestly really, really nice. But yeah, make sure that you're following me so that way you can kind of stay up to date with what we'll be doing. And you know, there's gonna be 11 of us, so I'm sure throughout the time I will have everyone's accounts, you know, tagged, so that way you can kind of just follow along for all of us, get all of our different perspectives on this trip. So a lot of feminine energy, a lot of new friends that I'll be making, which is not something that I typically do. This is definitely a trip that is outside of my comfort zone, which is the main reason I really wanted to do it, because I am looking to grow doing, you know, content creation. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. I really hope that I don't get sick, like fingers crossed. That's like the biggest thing that I'm worried about. But I'm doing everything that I can to not to get sick. This will be my first time back at Universal in like 5 years, I think. But yeah, overall just really excited for this trip, and I'm excited to bring you guys along in the vlogs. And I will also have 2 pre-trip videos which will come out when I get back. I will start editing those. Haven't filmed them yet. I'm gonna film them tomorrow. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to tap the bell icon and subscribe because you are not gonna want to miss what is coming up. And I will see you real soon. Bye.